start from.
So, Elisheva, tell us a little bit more about yourself, what you're doing here in Israel, what your project is that you spoke to me last night is.
Right. Okay, so I'll answer them in the way that they were asked. Firstly, I'm here for the year studying at B'Tzalel, which is an art school in Jerusalem, on like a year abroad. So I'm originally from the States, New York. I grew up ultra-Orthodox, Hasidic. My father was Montach, and I mean, I guess you can say that my family was too. And I spent some time in Beis Yaakov, which is like a very religious, ultra-Orthodox yeshiva. When I was in about like 4th grade, I was moved to a modern Orthodox school, which was pretty shocking and like new to me. But I don't know. And now I consider myself conservative. So like I think that I have a pretty rare story in the fact that I've experienced all three aspects of sects of Judaism, like the major ones. I mean, I've noticed it before, but like even more so since I've gotten to Israel, I've noticed that like how big the separation is between the two. I mean, if you're going to categorize them as like larger things, I would say like ultra-Orthodox or just Orthodox in general, people who are religious and people who are not religious, and how there's like this huge gap between them, which is like, to me, I find it sort of unnecessary. I don't find why we can't have our own ideas and like live peacefully or like with understanding of the other side. So the film that I'm talking, like the film that I'm trying to make, it's like something that's in like it's very, very new stages. This is only like an idea that I've contextualized like semi-recently within the past like week or so. So I don't have like a full-on concept that I'm going with yet. But for right now, when I'm like in the research stage, so I'm trying to get as many opinions and voices and just sort of like perspectives. And from that, I would do more research and then find a way to represent all different, or not, I can't do every single kind of sect of Judaism because, as we know, there are so many of them. But I would try to do my best to represent all, like a bunch of different types of Jews, and what they stand for, and why some of them feel like they can't live symbiotically with other people of the same religion, but with slightly different or majorly different perspectives as them.
And where do you think the gap is bigger? Is it bigger? Is it bigger in the United States or is it bigger in Israel?
I think that like logically speaking, it's bigger in Israel just because like the population of Jews is so massive. Like most people here are Jewish, so it's like bound to be bigger here. But I don't know. I think that it's also interesting because Israel's so small. You know, like it's smaller than the state of New Jersey, which is just like it's a whole country, and so it forces us to sort of like live on top of each other, which brings about these problems of coexistence that like we need to like try to figure out. Is it okay if we stop now? Because I kind of want to get stuff from